Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In this episode of Metaphysical Moments, I will be talking about the spiritual vocabulary of physicality, which when mastered is the secret to manifesting as Neville Goddard did. Before I do that, my kind thanks to every supporter of my channel, particularly my subscribers. I appreciate your viewership, but I appreciate everyone. The spiritual language of emotion is the only modality of communication between consciousness and the human world. And if you want to get out ahead of your experience in the human world, you're going to have to accept this. That being said, learning this language is the easiest thing to do because you were born fluent in it. So rather than learning, we're reminding ourselves of what we know. The vocabulary of physicality is remembered through unfettered emotional release, and I'll share with you a practical method for doing so in just a moment. Now, depending on your environment, you may need to wait until you're alone to run through it because you may find yourself making some very loud and strange noises, but you decide what's best for you. So here's the technique. Complete a cycle of breaths, as many as you need to feel relaxed. Then look into the space behind your closed eyelids so that you click into subjective sense mode. Once there, remember to smile. Place your attention on your reproductive organs. So it doesn't matter if you had any part of your physical body removed, this area is a vortex. So your reproductive organs, including your genitalia, all of this is a vortex, and we're going to think about it in that context. As you become increasingly aware of any sensation, as you're placing your attention on your reproductive area, on this vortex, use your breath to stabilize yourself as you form a mental image. So what you're going to do is allow yourself to focus on your reproductive area and then allow a mental image to be formed in your mind. So use something familiar to you so that you're able to inspect whatever it is in detail. And then what you're going to do is register the feeling that this activity evokes. Any feelings that come up as you allow or inspect this mental image, any feelings that come up, that's what you're going to notice. It could be a natural beauty spot for you. It could be a nightclub. It could be your own kitchen. It could be talking to someone you know, whatever it is. Memories can be very good for this too. So you've got this mental image in your mind. And then what you're going to do is allow the scene to play out, but you're not going to try to direct it. So it's a very fluid, soft kind of engagement with what you're seeing. The important thing here is to notice how, as you consider each element of the scene, you are feeling something and noticing what you feel while maintaining the connection to your physical creative vortex. The feelings will build. And this can make you feel quite unsteady or even a little sick, but don't worry, it will pass as you acclimatize. Stay with what's happening for as long as is comfortable, and then revive yourself. So just to run through that, then you're connected by placing your attention on your reproductive area, including your genitalia, whether it's physically there or not. You're focusing on this vortex. You're allowing a mental image to come into your mind. And then as you run through all of the elements, whether you're in a physical place or whether you're with someone, whatever it is that you're doing, you could be alone doing something, you're going to notice what you're feeling while maintaining that connection in attention with your reproductive area. It does take a little practice, but it's not complex. What's going to happen is that your emotional response this time, or your feeling response, is going to be very, very intense, much more intense than it usually is when you're conducting any kind of mental activity of this type. And then you just stay with it. You're not trying to make anything happen. You're just noticing your feelings, allowing the reaction, the response to build and build and build. And then at a certain point, you're going to break state and revive yourself and come back into the objective present. And then you don't have to do anything. You just go about your normal day. What this is teaching you is the vocabulary of physicality. This particular technique is very rudimentary, and it doesn't expose you to any of the deeper esoteric methods of this type that could overwhelm you. But it's a really good starting point. The entire practice won't take more than 5 to 10 minutes at first, and then no more than 2 or 3 minutes as you get better and better at it. So give it a try, and as usual, let me know what you think, or if you need any assistance in terms of clarifications. Put that kind of thing in the comments below. Please, no more than 2 sentences. Everyone's been excellent so far, so thank you. And what you're doing is just teaching yourself how to communicate using this particular vocabulary. And once you've mastered this vocabulary, you're going to be able to use it to tell consciousness what shape to take. And this is what is most commonly referred to as manifesting. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this metaphysical moment. Give this a try, as I said, and then let me know how you get on. This has been an original Kate Jageti presentation. Until next time, stay phenomenally you.